Welcome, I'm the Legendary PokéMaster, and today we are theorizing about why there are really no Mega Evolutions in Alola. Although you can get Mega Evolution and the bracelet and stuff later in the game and all the stones, for the majority of the game that's not really available. So today I'm hoping to find out why. So without further ado, let's start. The main point of concern that triggered this theory is the fact that every region has at least one Mega Evolution, except for Generation 7. So yeah, let's find out why. The main possibility that is evident is that Mega Evolution hasn't quite been exposed to Pokemon on Alola. First off, it's likely that Mega Evolution started in Kalos, as in the Delta episode Zinnia says indirectly that it was the result of the ultimate weapon created by AZ. That may explain why many Pokemon from other regions have Mega Evolution, as Kalos arguably contains the most diverse variety of Pokemon. That would allow for Mega Evolution to be used among them. However, as far as we know, Kalos has no Alolan Pokemon, possibly contributing to the fact that Alola Pokemon were never really exposed to Mega Evolution before. But Austin! There are Pokemon from other regions in Alola! Some can even Mega Evolve! How do you explain that? Well, consider a lot of otherwise foreign Pokemon have adapted to the environment with Alola forms, like Muk, Geodude, and Sandshrew, who are usually native to Kanto. This may indicate that the Pokemon have been on Alola for an extremely long amount of time, probably before the Ultimate Weapon's construction and use about 3,000 years ago. This theory also has strong support behind it in that Alola and Kalos are quite far apart. It's been said that Kanto is close to Kalos in the anime, and considering in the anime it was shown to take a day or more to get to Alola from Kanto by plane, it could be assumed that the two regions are quite far apart. So isolation could be behind why no Pokemon on Alola have Mega Evolution. But as with basically all of my videos, I need to come up with at least two theories. And for this time, it would be that a Mega Evolution was basically eventually replaced by Z-moves. Yes, I know it's a bit far-flung, but stay with me. Even the last thing that I just said supports it. Z-moves and Mega Evolution are similar in many ways. They both need a strong bond between the trainer and Pokemon, each can only be used once per battle, and both need special stones to be used. With that said, a different interpretation of the creation of Mega Evolution can help support this. This alternative view has been revealed in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where it was stated that Rayquaza was the first Pokemon to Mega Evolve, allowing for humans to discover and harness the energy when they first met Rayquaza. When we move over to the origin of Z-moves, one of the legends stated in-game is that Solgaleo and Lunala created Z-moves, the first being gifted to Tapu Koko by them. Considering both Rayquaza and the Alolan legendaries are from space, you know, because that's the sun and that's the moon, and yeah. There is a possibility that each is a different form of the same energy, kept separate by Alola and Kalos' aforementioned far distances. Or they started off as the same thing, either both being Mega Evolution or Z-moves, yet one changed over time due to the environments. Now, those are my canonical explanations, but now I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. I'm going to move out of the canon. I know. Looking at this question from the developer's point of view, there are quite a few reasons to exclude Mega Evolution from the Alola Pokemon. The first probable explanation is that Mega Evolutions and Z-moves combined might be too powerful together, basically making it so that you can breeze through the main story of the game. This is even hinted at by how Mega Rayquaza can't Mega Evolve while holding a Z Crystal, because then, well, bite anything that fights that. That's why they would put off Mega Evolution until later, and considering that most of the new Pokemon are available before that point at which it's safe to give the player Mega Evolution, they just excluded all Alola Pokemon from that. Another possibility is that they wanted to focus on Z-moves a lot more, as they offer a bit more strategy and can be applied to any Pokemon, just reinforcing that belief that any Pokemon can be great. But those are just my theories. As you already know, everyone has different opinions, so what do you think? What is the reason behind the lack of Mega Evolutions in Alola, and why? Please leave a comment down below. You can also subscribe to see videos like this twice a week. Regardless, iOS 11 has been announced, and I will see you in the next video.